Okay, on this particular project, we're going to be examining an NAT on a multifunction device. We're going to examine the Linksys GUI for NAT configuration. We're going to set up PCs connected to the Linksys device with the DHCP enabled. We're going to examine traffic that crosses the network using an NAT. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to examine the Linksys internal configuration. So we want to click the Linksys key. First thing I want to do is I want to move all this stuff over so it's a little farther more this direction so it doesn't get in our way of anything else. So we're going to click on the Linksys device. We're going to hit the GUI tab, and you notice all this stuff is already preset, so we don't have to worry about it. Click the status menu, and we have all the information already in here. So at the last menu option on the right, so we're going to scroll down to the router, the page, and the Internet Connect, and that's good. We don't have the 4 zeros, we have actual IP addresses, so we're going to examine the Linksys internal configuration. So we're going to click on local network, which is right here. We're going to scroll down to examine the local network information, which is right here. It all seems to be in order. We're going to scroll farther down to DHCP, which is right here, which everything seems to be in order. They are public IP addresses. So we want to close the Linksys window. The third step is we're going to connect 4 PCs to the Linksys service device. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and we'll set that one over here. We're going to use straight through connectors to do this. Add 4 PCs to the PT work area and connect them to the Linksys device, which is what we have. So we're going to go 1, connect to unit 1, and we're going to go 2, connect to the second one, we're going to go 3, going to connect to the third one, and we're going to go 4, and we're going to connect to the last one. You notice they're all pink. They will turn green in a short period of time. Okay, now we're going to use the config tab to enable each device to receive an IP address via the Linksys DHCP server. Check the IP config on each PC using the IP config all commands in the command prompt found under the desktop tab. So we're going to click on the first one. We're going to go config here, here. It will shoot us an IP address. We're going to go desktop, config all, in the command prompt. So command prompt can, almost spelled it again, CONFIG /ALL, and I may have put a space in there. Yes, I did. Oh, I spelled config wrong again. IPCONFIG IP config space /ALL, enter. There we go. Now we have physical addresses, and then we have to close that one. We go to the next one, config interface Boom. Okay, and our desktop command prompt IPCONFIG space /ALL. Enter. We have that one. And we will go to number 2, which is the third one. And we will do here. Bingo. Desktop. Command prompt. IPCONFIG space /ALL. Enter. That one's done. Now we will do the last PC. Config, fast Ethernet, DHCP, bingo, desktop, command prompt, IPCONFIG space /ALL, entry, and they are all set. Close all P config windows. We've done that. We're going to view the NAT transmission across the link key. So first we want to enter the stimulation mode by clicking on the stimulation mode. Bingo. Then the stimulation tab is located behind. We found that. View the traffic by creating a complex PDU in stimulation mode. Complex PDU is this one right here. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to, from the simulation pack, click the edit filters, which is right here. Going to clear it all out. We're going to go TCP, HTTP. We're going to close it. We're going to add the complex PDU to an open envelope above the stimulation mode icon, which is right here. We're going to click one of the PCs to specify it as the source. Now we have the create PDU popped up. So the first thing we are going to do is add a create the complex PDU window. Yes, okay. Under the PDU settings, select application should be set to HTTP. So select applications where it says ping. We will click HTTP. Okay, click the Cisco Learn NatCom server to specify it as the destination. The Cisco Learn NatCom server. So I gave it an IP address. From the source port, we're going to type 1000. Starting source port 1000. Under the stimulation select period intervals, we're going to type 120. 120. And now we're going to create the PDU by clicking the box create PDU in the create complex PDU window, which is right here. Okay, so we're going to see what we did here. Oh, that's what we did wrong. Destination port was already at 80. The periodic intervals, that's supposed to be 120. Now I can click on here. There we go. Now we can create the PDU by clicking the box create PDU on the complex. We did that. Okay, we're going to double click the stimulation panel to unlock it from the PT window, which we've already got it unlocked. We can move it wherever we want it. This allows us to move the stimulation window. We don't need to move it though. Now we are going to observe the traffic flow by clicking the auto capture play button in the stimulation panel. We're going to speed up the stimulation or the animation by using the play control slider. When the buffer full window appears, close the window by clicking the X in the upper right hand corner of the window. So now it's going to get quiet. We're just going to sit and wait until everything is done. As you can see, you can watch the envelope moving back and forth. I've got the speed set up pretty good so it doesn't take it long to move. There's the buffer packet tracer window. And for some reason it will not allow me to close it by clicking this. The number of events has been reached. You may clear this event list and continue from where you left off or adjust the filters to view the events. Okay. Now for number 5, we're going to view the header information in the packet window. To stimulation panel, double click the third line in the event list. This displays an envelope in the work area. In the stimulation panel, double click the third line in the events list. 1, 2, 3. Okay. In the stimulation panel, okay, click the envelope in the work area and the header information. Okay, click the envelope in the work area to view the packet and header information. Click the inbound PDU details. Tab, examine the packet information for the source IP address, and destination IP address. So source IP, destination IP, we've done that. Click the outbound PDU details. Tab, examine the packet information for the source IP and destination IP, which is here and here. Notice the change in source IP address. Yep, I did notice a change. Okay, so click through other event lines to view those headers throughout the process. When finished, click Results button at the bottom of this window. Congratulations, we have completed the task, and that is the end of video 5. Or video 6, I should say.